right, our next problem that we're going to take a look at is the integral of e raised to the power, that is the square root of 5x dx. So for this problem, we will again be using both substitution and integration by parts. And just to make sure that I do not reuse any variables, I'm going to start with substitution. I'm going to call it W substitution for this problem. So my step one here is going to be let's call it W substitution. I'll put that little parentheses there. All right, so I'm going to let W for this problem be equal to the square root of 5x. So that makes dW equal to 1 over 2 times the square root. So the derivative of a square root is 1 over 2 times the square root. Leave the inside alone. Times derivative of the inside is just equal to 5 dx. This is really clunky though. I would really like a better expression. Or I would really like an expression for dx. So just by moving everything to the left, so dw times 2 times the square root of 5x over 5 is equal to dx. But I would like an expression in terms of w only. So keep in mind that w is equal to the square root of 5x. So we can write here that dw times 2 over 5, and then again, I'm just replacing that with a w, is equal to dx. So if I make my substitution now, I'm going to get the integral of e to the w, and then dx will be replaced by 2 over 5 w dw. And again, if you wish to clean this up just a little, we can write this as 2 over 5 times the integral of w times e to the w dw. Now, we've seen this integral a few times. We know this is not terribly difficult using integration by parts, but let's quickly work through that one again. So I'll do step 2 here, using integration by parts. I will let u be equal to w. So that means dv is equal to e to the w dw. So du is equal to dw, and v is equal to just e to the w. So the integral of u dv is equal to u v minus the integral of v du. So this is going to be w e to the w minus integral of e to the w dw. Finally, I get w e to the w minus e to the w. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Let's put this in a little box. This is how we determined this integral right here. And back to my integral then, we have 2 over 5 times w e to the w minus e to the w. All right, so now we can back substitute. Again, remember that w was equal to the square root of 5x. So I get 2 over 5 times the square root of 5x times e raised to the square root of 5x minus e to the 5x. And at this point in time, we could be done. If you really wanted to rationalize this answer, we could continue cleaning up here and write this as 2 times square root of 5 times square root of x times e to the square root of 5x divided by 5 minus, and I'll just distribute that 2 over 5 e to the square root of 5x. So what happens when we rationalize? This 5 right here can be written as the square root of 5 times the square root of 5. So that's gone then. And then this cancels with the square root of 5 in the top. And so here we will get 2 times the square root of x times e to the 5x over the square root of 5 minus 2 over 5 e to the square root of 5x. Regardless of how you phrase your answer, these are all equivalent. Just make sure that there's a plus c on that final answer.